going on, everyone? Welcome back to this Forex forecast. We're going to be covering the week of March 30th through April 3rd. And remember, as always, these are the trades that one, we are in, or two, that we are interested in getting into. So be sure to watch the whole video so you can get the full analysis. This is a multi-time frame analysis on several different pairs. Let's get right into it. Now, before we actually start, I do need you guys to do one thing, and it's extremely vital for us, and that is just liking this video. It actually helps a lot of others who haven't seen this video see it, and allows them to get these type of signals and setups as well, so that everyone, especially during this corona outbreak, can be at home making money. That being said, let's get straight into it. So this is Euro Pound. You can see that we had a setup already occurring on daily time frame that we actually took profit on this trade. So we can delete that. And what we were doing is we were shorting temporarily towards our entry. And what we're doing now is we're going to be waiting for price to come down to this area so that we can monitor it and determine whether or not it's going to go up from there. Now, if it does go up and we do hit our buy limit, then what we're going to do is have a TP zone around here, TP1, and then TP2 is going to be this 127 fib. So next is Euro Japanese Yen, and you can see that we did have an order limit right here, and it did trigger. So we are in on this trade, and our first take profit is going to be around the monthly support zone, because we have it being tested twice so far, so there's a high probability it might bounce from here. And then our second TP is just going to be this 120 extension fib of this previous leg. So CAD Japanese Yen, we're still quite a bit away, but we're looking at either potentially shorting it around this zone or longing it all the way to our entry. Oil, we're looking at buying oil around here as well on this bounce. However, I'm more bearish on this particular instrument, so I'm waiting for at least a 38% retracement right here before we look at shorting it once more. And the target for that short is going to be all the way down here at this 127 fib. So this 127 fib on the daily level is just showing that this is a high probability that this is going to be a reversal zone, and it is stagnant around this area as well. So that's kind of confirming my suggestion around this 127 zone being significant for this area, being a potential reversal for it going up. Once again, if we do get confirmation on the lower time frames, we will scalp it towards our entry. However, long term, I am short bias on this instrument. Here's another setup that we had over the weekend, and it looks like it's getting ready to actually be executed. And what we're doing here is just shorting short-term scalps. So if you're familiar with scalping, we're just really quick trades for the most part, and we're waiting to go towards our entry, with our TP1 being this monthly resistance zone, and then our TP2, if we do break above that, being this 127 fib. Right, next is going to be NZD, and you can see here that we are breaking past several different areas of significant areas, and right now we're testing the 61 level. So this might be a reversal around here, mainly because we are testing this trend line that it did break through. So if we do continue to test this trend line and close below it, we might be getting ready to look at some shorts right here, and in which case we would be moving this. So let's take a look at that. So this is one that's going to be moving on to the checklist. So this one we're going to be monitoring on a 4-hour basis. Every 4-hour close, we're going to look at this and determine whether or not we are ready to enter this trade. So that is one that you guys could be looking at as well, assuming that it stays below this trend line and your entry conditions are satisfied. Next is going to be AUD USD. Now, when I set these up, these are just guidelines, areas for us to monitor. However, we're making sure that our entry conditions and parameters are satisfied before we actually get in on this trade. So this is another one that is getting ready to be shorted. As you can see here, we're just kind of waiting for an optimal entry zone for us, and also confirmation on our entry zone before we actually go in. So this is another one that is getting ready to be shorted. USD Swiss franc, we were in on this trade We took profit on it several times. I'm going to be waiting for a retracement to get in on this trade again. We had some amazing risk parameters initially because we were way up here, and it was like a 1-7. Unfortunately, the team decided to close out a little bit too early, but it's okay. Some profit's better than no profit. However, next time we're wanting to make sure that we let traders run the course so that we can get the full benefit that we have set after. So we're still waiting for a retracement on this one to get in on again. However, we did profit on it several times last week already. Next is going to be gold. Now, I've been screaming that this is a potential sell area for a while, and I've been pretty accurate on this particular instrument 3 times since we've last talked about it. And what we're doing here is we're showing resistant signals, and this is a good opportunity for us to short this pair. And we have our TP1, which is really close to this major area of structure. So depending on how it reacts to this zone, we might just close it early. Next is going to be Euro Swiss franc, and we are still respecting this descending trend line, as you can see here. However, we're slowly making higher highs and higher lows, and then you can see that once more on the daily time frame. And we're kind of respecting this previous area. However, we're still above this trend line. I am short bias on this pair, so I'm waiting for it to make a way back up before we actually decide shorting it. However, the team might decide to scalp it in interim all the way towards our entry. Next is USD CAD. Now, we had closed out on this trade. We were in on it as well. The goal was to try to get towards our entry. Now, what's happening is we're at the 38% threshold. There's no actual structure from my analysis here, so I'd prefer it to make a deeper retracement. Regardless, we do have our TP1, and if we do start seeing resistance at this all-time high on the monthly time frame, then we would consider selling it and closing it manually there as well. Next is going to be Euro USD, and we are barely missing our trigger point for Euro USD, and this is going to be a good opportunity for us to actually short because we are probably getting ready. Same thing with NZ Chef. I think I already talked about that one. All right, and that is it. This is our Forex forecast. You can see some of the pairs that we are interested in. Hopefully that this was helpful, insightful, and educational. That being said, hopefully this is educational and informative for you, and it will help you if you follow these setups. Make a little bit extra money, especially on this downtime during quarantine. And I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not here to tell you what to do with your money. However, I would strongly suggest that you consider either one, creating a safety net because we don't know how long this is going to last. 2, if you do have a safety net and your debt is relatively under control, then consider and entertain the possibility of actually placing this new money from the government into an investment account, whether it's Forex, options, which I don't suggest, or stocks, whatever it may be. Consider doing that because it might have a greater ROI than you saving it or spending it, assuming that you already have an emergency fund set up. That being said, this is our Forex forecast multi-time frame analysis on several different pairs that we are in or interested in entering. Don't forget to hit that like button once more and subscribe and follow to us for more content. That being said, I'll see you guys in the next video. Later. Creak in my neck, limp in my step, cramping in my muscles every time I try to flex. What's up, guys? I want to say thank you again for checking out this breakdown for this particular pair. And I want to ask you guys to not only like and comment on this video, but also go check out our MAM channel. We have a channel dedicated specifically for breakdowns of the pairs and positions that we're actually entering or were already entered. So if you are interested in just getting a little bit more supplementary information and understanding how we analyze the market, go check out that MAM channel. It will be somewhere in the description or in the bio above. So thank you again, guys. I appreciate it. Go check out the MAM channel, like and comment, and don't forget to follow us for more of these free analysis videos. Thank you again. Talk to you soon.